important presentation. Please focus, concentrate, take notes. Okay, and I'll tell you my background. I think it's covered in another slide. So please take notes. Pics of the slides, maybe it will get uploaded in data on ICRA or maybe it may not. But I'll try to put it up on SlideShare, give ICRA the link, and then you all can take the notes. So again the slide repeats. So it says PSI, the world's largest VC funding network. Now the problem, now you all are all startup, you all are saying trademark चाहिए, registration चाहिए, मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि Google says, yeah, this is called a Google snippet. I give an open challenge to all the startups in this room to become a featured Google snippet. So to give you an example, you put a search that which is the best startup media house. So उसमें your story नहीं आता है, snippet आता है your story का, VC circle का, entrepreneur.com का. So these are the different things. So you have to. So this is why we basically get 5 pitches a day on LinkedIn. And here on in page rank also, we are Google page 1, rank 1, 2 and 3. So the first thing you need to understand, there's a brand called Sleepy Owl which is making cold brew coffee, hot coffee also. And when you are taking the Indigo flight back, I would recommend you to have that. So उन लोग का क्या है कि they are D2C brand. So I am trying to tell you that they are 80% of their revenue from their website. So that is what is the D2C. That 80% of your revenue comes from your own website. And what you need to focus on is focus on other story, copy the strategy they choose. So the strategy they choose is that they have taken interview of their first 1,000 copy customers. कि मैडम आपको अच्छा लगा, टेस्ट अच्छा लगा, इसमें ये क्या है, वो क्या है. So that's it. Focus on the first 1,000 customers. That's all. Or the first 100. You take care of the first 100, they will take care of you. Okay. So that's what. And now my elevator pitch here, you can see. This is not an actual Google snippet, but this is just you search for how do I protect my product, and comes jugadukamlesh.com, India's safest agri-tech startup, and backed by Shark Piyush Bansal. So that's it. So look like $1 million. I don't mean to say everybody needs to wear suit and boot and tie, but your personality should be there. Like Namrita's personality, for example. She has a very charming personality, and very I like her because she said, "अरे आप चेयर करो speaker को, देखो speaker को ये energy कहाँ से आएगा?" So that's what I liked about her. So I'll start with, okay, so I've been a speaker on CNBC, Awaaz, IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, along with Ola founders. I've been on the stage with them, so I know what it takes to give a presentation in 1,000 plus also. I've been 20 years in the I'm an engineer, and I've been 20 years in the IT industry. I've been in Microsoft. So in Microsoft, I sold 10,000 Windows servers to State Bank of India. It's a world record in Microsoft history, and it will never be broken because now nobody has that branch servers. I mean, nobody has as many branches as SBI in the world anyway. And in HP, HCL also, in Infosys, there's a software called Finacle. So I think Finacle runs in 80% of India's top 20 ranks. In 1 year, our India team, we did a business of $50 million. So India team was the #1 core banking team of the world. So I personally scored in 1 year $3 million worth of software to SBI. And before that, in Microsoft, when I was selling those Windows servers, it was $500,000 to $1 million revenue every month. So my super boss, Neelam Dhawan, MD, the month where I did 300,000 only, she would call me, Samir, कुछ problem है क्या? कुछ life में problem है क्या? So I'll say, no, madam, करता हूँ. So why she took a lot of pride in me. And I was not a top guy in Microsoft, you understand? Because Microsoft का #1 client was Infosys, in fact. because Infosys believes in licensing. So Infosys का 40-50 billion था, but that was global Bill Gates and Narayan Murthy scene. You know, उसमें नीलम धवन का credit नहीं था. I was her person, so she got that credit because of people like me. And again, it's very evident. Startup needs to hire a very good sales guy, and if you can't sell, then there's a problem. So I'm running PSI for last 10 years. So I've never raised funding, and when I want money, I get money. It's like as it is. So in that way, I'm a bit lazy kind of guy. But at your stage in life, I hope you all are working 12 hours a day. If you are not working 12 to 14 hours a day, please Naukri join karo. And my thing, I have a very favorite word called Naukri class. So Naukri class and I've been a Naukar myself, by the way, 20 years in Microsoft and all. So Naukri class and entrepreneur class में whole range of difference है. It is totally different. Like Dr. Ashok sir was telling his story about shampoo and how he scaled it and all. So it's a very inspiring story kind of thing, So these are a lot of the startup mantras that it's not only who you are, it's who you know. So you know me now. You are not meet me or take my card. You need as one of 100 people you need to know. Then you succeed. So if you don't like sales, don't start up. Always personalize your conversation. If you are pitching your startup to a Mahindra versus to a Reliance Retail, it is a different pitch. Choose your save your money, have savings of 2 years before you start up. And ideally, if you are 3 boys, 4 boys startup, then share a flat, and flat में dining table पे is your conference room, and consider your personal expenses. Many times you forget your personal expenses in your total expenses of your startup. Develop profitable, choose your mentors carefully, do 1 year intense research before you start up. So when you are doing your job, you should do your research. And launch MVP early with bugs, for example. So don't try to make the perfect product. A lot of you have product startups like the fruits wala guy or the agriculture guy. So let it go to the market. Let customers say, "Arey, ye kharab hai, fruit kharab ho raha hai." Get the customer's feedback. Then iterate early. Okay. And at MVP or when the product is launched, you can also get funding. By the way, okay, angel funding at least. Always approach VC firms with a reference. If you don't have reference, don't bother approaching them. You need to understand their life. The entire VC panel yesterday came on my invitation. So you can understand we are a very powerful organization, but we are running this for 10 years. So Mr. Rajkumar Sharma is not sitting here. Because he is a handsome man. That's not the case. Only Raj knows how much he is struggling in his life. So it's like that. And it's really, I have not seen this kind of, ability to, so it's a leadership skill. It's not that his leadership skills, his vision, that he should convince them to do. Otherwise, these are very, very senior people. They don't have time. Okay. So that's the reference part. So best sources of funding is your customer. तुम लोग को पैसा नहीं दे रहा है, प्रोडक्ट बिक नहीं रहा है, तो हाउ डू एक्सपेक्ट VC to give you money? So on LinkedIn when people approach me, I send them a one-page intro of myself. Then they say for funding. अगर भाई तेरे को पढ़ने नहीं आता, you are illiterate, English पढ़ने नहीं आता, and if you don't have patience to read my one page, along with my 20-page corporate profile. Because that corporate profile is a fundraising process. तुमको मेरे साथ करना है कि नहीं is not important. तुमको funding चाहिए, that is important. I have given the blueprint. You can do this on your own. You don't need me also. So starting a company is like jumping off a cliff and assembling your aircraft on the way down. Okay? Reid Hoffman, co-founder of LinkedIn, he is part of the PayPal mafia, and the PayPal mafia is too khatarnak to visualize also. Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, Reid Hoffman and few more other big guys. Read books I'm going to tell you. Reid Hoffman, Elon Musk, the Untold Biography, the Amazon, the Everything Store by the Lean Startup by Eric Ries. Then this one currently I am reading. It's called The Hard Things About Hard Things. Okay, so this is Ben Horowitz, and Ben Horowitz is a partner in one of the largest VC funds in the world called Anderson Horowitz. Okay. So this is just a gyan, not related to you, just to show you how much money is there. दुनिया में पैसा कितना है? US government $50 trillion is the net worth of United States. The net worth of the individuals of the world is USD $200 trillion. Can you believe it? So this is, now you say who VC को पैसा कैसे मिलता है? So VC को पैसा, so sovereign wealth funds, these are all these billionaires and they are all there. They are not mentioned here, but there are sovereign wealth funds like Mr. Mohammed bin Salman, Saudi Arabia. So इसका elevator कुछ सुनो. So SoftBank founder Mayoshi went to meet bin Salman. So he said, I got $45 billion in 45 minutes meeting. So it's $1 billion per minute, you know. So these are kind of like crazy stories. And so SoftBank launched so Mayoshi, you must be knowing, अरे अच्छा किया, बुरा किया, WeWork में गलत पैसा डाला, गलत कुछ नहीं डाला, he's laughing at the whole world. You don't know what he does. So he launched 100 billion fund one. He wanted to launch fund 2 of 200 billion. It did not get launched. But बीच में the Nasdaq was going down like this. So the wealthy, and another thing is, if you got $100 million, you will say Samir मैं yacht खरीद दूँगा, ये खरीदूँगा, I'll buy this, I'll buy that. You will not do that. What you will do? You will give that $100 million to somebody like me. We are investment bankers, we manage money also. We raise money, we manage money. So the richest people in the world are investment bankers, my opinion. So what we do, I mean the highest job salary, you know. So what we do, 100 million I give it to HSBC. Now they say that interest rate is now US में 2%. So they will say, so I'll say that we are and you are loan of $50 million. And go and buy a yacht. He's done with the year to do, etc., etc. So that's the investment bank. This is very important. It's like in all of Christendom, I will only trust this guy. Like this guy, I like him. I trust him, and I will give him money. If you don't have character of trust, don't what individual government. It's like Ashni is saying that ये बंदा सही है. So JP Morgan was the investment banker to government of USA. In 1860, when America needed to build railway lines, he got millions of dollars from European railway and he gave it to American railroad companies. So if you heard the name Rockefeller, they were one of the railway people. And this is 1860. So he is 160 years old. So he is older than banks, he is older than central banks. This is the defining slide of today evening. ये सब दोगलापन है. If you are on a stage anywhere and somebody like Ashmi says all this about you, do that. So if you are going to say, sir, मेरे 300 करोड़ फंडिंग की, 1200 करोड़ वैल्यूएशन के, 25% आज यानी क्या तू क्या बोल रहा है? हाँ सर मेरा फिर सेल्स होगा 6,000 करोड़, मैं 100% आइसक्रीम शेयर बैक करूँगा, तो दोगलापन नहीं हो गया. So this is nightmare. It is nightmare. Do not. This is the startup nightmare. इसके बाद just commit suicide. Now this is also very important slide. So my elevator tweets to you. You meet me in a lift. Mr. Samir क्या करते हैं? I'll say sir, I convert your startup from a Maruti to a Mercedes Benz. That to S class. Okay. So now, so नीचे आदमी seeing the Maruti बोल रहा है गाड़ी चलती है पर कोई इसके डिग्री नहीं. So Then, so when you meet me, when you are my client, and my client are startup doing crores of rupees of revenue, otherwise it will approach you, okay? And we'll convert your pitch deck from, we tell you slides to add. We suppose you are a B2C brand in coffee बना रहे हैं, शायद herbal tea बना रहे हैं, तो CPI उनका pitch deck कैसे था? Similar slide we will add. And in 1 month of project documentation, we make your Excel sheet, unit economics, CSE, LTV ratio. So if your CSE, if your LTV on 1 year ka sale with one customer, that's LTV is 100, and your CSE to buy that customer is 10 rupees ka Facebook ad. So your CSE, LTV on CSE is 10.0. That's excellent. So think on those lines. And so only exponential growth startups get funding. If you are saying you will not be a unicorn, you don't approach VC. If you don't have ambition, don't approach VC. Angel says pakda de 50 lakh or whatever, that's fine. So we'll make this Mercedes today electric car. Okay. So I've changed that S Class to electric car because this is a new 2022. Then I'll make your pitch to a, we'll make your valuation around $1 billion, $2 billion, $3 billion in 5 years. In all my startup Excel we do this. All. So investor gives, let's say, gives you 1 million at 10% dilution. Then that 10% is worth 100 million or 150 million. So show a VC 150x exit. Okay. And obviously you are going to say I am going to make a flying Mercedes car. So there is something called Anupam Mittal says the 3 tech T's. So TAM, target addressable market, team, co-founding team, and third T is the most important, timing. Timing is everything. Okay, timing is everything. So your timing is wrong here, right? You launch this, what's the use? You have to keep highways in the sky before you can launch this car. So it's way ahead of its time. So you show me this, you are going to fail. Your timing is you are too early or you are too late. So this was the thing. Forget the shark, I am the killer whale. So that is elevator pitch. Okay. I put the branding of IndiaFirst Summit. When we meet you, we charge money. We charge by the minute. Please remember that. So what are the top 3 qualities? Ability to sell and ability to execute. So again that thing is that यार तुम लोग ने how do you go viral? अभी मेरे को I want to target team. Example, we want to, I was discussing with one startup. चलो अपन एक in 10 minutes we decide this. It's short and OTT channel. Target segment youth age group 15 to 30, 25. You know, and I told that guy, Ashish ji, ये हम लोग के लिए नहीं है, हम लोग अभी रुके हो गए. We are going to target a team. And then we are going to, how we are going to go to market? We are going to get Alia Bhatt as ambassador, or this Rajkumar Rao as ambassador, and उसको और सबको 1% इक्विटी देंगे. आलिया भट्ट को, रितेश देशमुख को, विवेक रॉय को, सबको 1% इक्विटी देंगे. And then they will keep posting on Instagram, Twitter, WeChat. बस हो गया काम. Then we go viral. So first impression, last impression. If I visit your stall, if you can't explain me in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, that you are charming, smart, entrepreneur. So think deeply before emailing customer on LinkedIn, investor or customer on LinkedIn or after. Customers are kind, investors are not. Like one startup, one boy said, sir, I need 10 minutes of your time. I will explain you how I will make a 10,000 crore company. So please don't send such stupid. So this is the 3 T's. So Anupam Mittal ka story, you Google Chetan Bhagat's interview with Anupam Mittal. And you can see that Chetan Bhagat, though he is now so old, you can see the talent of the man. And any other YouTuber you see and you see Chetan Bhagat, you'll see that he's a class apart. Okay, so the age does not matter. I mean, the brilliance is always there. So अनुपम का पूरा लाइफ स्टोरी है, how he was a US startup में उसका shares crash हो गया, .com bust में, he was in debt, कर्जे में था. But one day, so Ola story is that these both Bhavish and his co-founder, they graduated from IIT, and one founder, the other tech guy, was making the website of Ola, and Bhavish was begging, rather fundraising. One whole year he tried to fundraise. Uske baad he got 35 lakh rupees from Anupam Mittal and from who is this Rehan Yarkhan, a good friend of mine, founder of Orios Ventures Partners. So उन्होंने दिन मिलके 35 लाख दिया. अनुपम ने 35 लाख का वो जो भी है 6% मिला उसको. Then then that 6%. So as per the अभी उसका अभी भी 2% है. That is worth 1100 crores today. So now you understand Shark Tank पे ये how the hell they are giving 1 crore checks and all that. Shark Tank, as you know, the recording happens over 1 hour period. Okay, and the show you see is only 10 minutes, but it's actually 1 hour. But literally, there's another show of Ashneer. They literally decide in that 1 hour. So their level of thinking is alag. कि मैं इसको दूंगा, इसको नहीं दूंगा. It's like very, very brilliant people. Now everybody is thinking Apple world, Geo world. This is a Geo phone पे KaiOS है. So see this. This was featured again by a global tech YouTuber about the Geo strategy. So the Geo, see the thing that ये phone है अभी I'm a guy, I'm a watchman, I'm from Bihar. अभी now why do I stay awake? Because of YouTube. But maybe I'm a Bihari, I'm in the village. Village में like उनको typing भी नहीं आता है ना. So how you just put a button and say put Mahua का latest song. That's it. Okay. So that is the brilliance of Geo Phone 2. And we are in touch with Reliance, of course, at multiple levels. We are connected with one person. He is the head of Geo platforms, developer ecosystem. So all tech guys need to connect with Jatin, or if you engage with me, we will connect with you with him. But then you get the whole Geo world is yours. The Geo TV, Geo internet, all that. So what do we do for startup? Maruti Mercedes funding equity, funding debt. So आपको 100 crore चाहिए bank loan का, we will get it tomorrow. We have tied up with Cred Avenue, which has raised, I'm their brand ambassador as of now. They have raised $100 million in Series A funding only. So they'll get you the loan from any of the banks. So target what when we engage. So again I'm repeating, you engage with me or you do it on your own. Go to every VC's website. Funding check size कितना है उनका? Is it early stage VC 100 and 300K, $1 million? Is it doing? So what we do is that, chalo you're a health tech, Ankush Health Tech, you are doing, you want to raise $1 million. So we'll put the filter of 1 million. So that 1000 VCs become into 500 VCs, and after that, then we'll put the filter of tech. So that becomes 100 VCs. So and then we target them. So then we introduce you to 100 VCs. So again, this is VC intro through a reference. So you can do all your smartness, collect all the data, call Crunchbase through, find out about the VC. But he is getting 30 pitches a day. That's the problem. So he will not. So you have to, in that email subject line, email itna paragraph, what are you going to say? That's what matters. So we have a tie-up with Freshworks where you get $10,000 of Freshworks ka digital marketing, CRM, HRMS, वगैरह. We are planning to tie up with AWS. So all you app startups who will need, multiple cores of computing, we will get Amazon credit of 10,000 to 100,000. We have an Excel sheet which I wish I had uploaded it, but I did not. But your unit economics, etc. So what you do is, so I'll explain you. I don't need Excel because I'm good at explaining. So I have a startup called Howdy in Bangalore. So Howdy is last mile delivery, okay, middle mile and last mile, and they are like Dunzo, but they are B2B, B2B2C. So that's better model because Dunzo is paying CAC. Per customer of yours is throwing you an AdWord. So CAC is a high. So where was I? So Howdy, what it does is it hires a sales guy for 25,000 rupees per month. That salesman is basically going. He gets Dunzo the client of this guy, Apollo Healthcare. Apollo Healthcare is giving 100 delivery orders per day. So now suppose there's a guy sitting here called Ankush. He's sitting in Janpat, his houses. So Janpat ke Apollo se Janpat ke ghar tak, Howdy will do the delivery. So you understood, na? It's one sales guy got 25,000 rupees mein, he got the account. Okay. That is and then you are getting, so one delivery costs 30 rupees. Now Howdy is better than Dunzo because Dunzo is damaging the environment. They are using petrol bikes. So Howdy has got a tie-up with Kinetic Motors Pune. They give him the electric bike for free. And they have committed him thousands of bikes, let's say. So literally you can understand this is the funding they have got of thousands of bikes. That is a huge multi-crore amount. So he has to anyway pay them back. So out of, he charges Apollo 30 rupees per ride. So 30 rupees mein 10 rupees goes to Kinetic Motors. Another 10 rupees goes to the rider. Now if you hear the rider's income, you will say, yaar, Ular ne, cabs in Delhi, they are not making money at all. People are waiting for me whole day. If I go for a meeting, they are waiting 6 hours. And it's such a bad scene. So Howdy ka rider gets 40,000 per month on that 10 rupees what he does. He makes 40,000 per month. So he is very loyal to Howdy. They don't make him work like a slave, like 10-minute delivery and all that, all that kind of thing. And bacha hua 10 rupees mein 8 rupees goes as 7 rupees goes as your salaries and other things. So 10% is the net margin, EBITDA. Okay. So it's a very brilliant model because you are getting 10%. It's low margin, but huge scale. They do kindly note the word dark warehouses. So now the warehouses thing is old. It's dark warehouses. These are small stores. So how do you actually get to do 10-minute delivery? You need to have multiple warehouse points throughout the city. Chota storage space. So we have 10-20 industry mentors, very big people. Jagdish Bilawal, ex-CIO of Hero Motors. Some of the people I met here, they're so brilliant. We are talking about 4 startups in one go. Then there is somebody from lady in Delhi called Shilpa Ajwani. She is the ex-MD of Tupperware India. Now Tupperware business model, it's all Mahila driven. So if you have a Mahila product, for the women, and you are a women entrepreneur, catch her. But she has her own fee structure, by the way, so remember that. These are some of our portfolio startups. So, InnovaSense, I'll talk more about InnovaSense later. Where do I point? Okay, so InnovaSense I'll talk to you later. So we have a startup called Hospals in Delhi. Founder Danish Ahmed, he sold one startup to Mr. Sharma, Paytm, and another to Flipkart. Then he starts Hospals. He raises 2.5 million and another. Okay. So another called. So there are various startups. There's one startup called DeFi Aerospace here. She's a ex Rolls Royce in UK. So she's highly technical person. There's Fredbox, there's Society Manager. There's a Bumchick karke, please note, Bumchick is on, download it on, it's like a crazy, sexy app. Okay, so these are the various startups. So this is the world's first non-invasive diabetics monitor in the world. Nobody's done it. She's done it. Sirisha. She's in Sweden. I've never met her. She's shifted now to Seattle. But my network is global, so she's meeting investors in New York and Seattle right now. So he has to fundraise. Without fundraise, there is no fast growth. Zero Dark, you know the story. Microsoft, Infosys didn't raise funding, scale fast at losses, eventually make profit. That is the VC business model. Okay. The VC will ask you something called net burn rate. So what is net burn rate? You are spending 10 lakhs a month and you are making 5 lakh a month sale. So minus 5 lakh per month you are. Amazon took 20 years to make a profit. So please stop criticizing our unicorns. They will take time to make money. Do not criticize Paytm. Mr. Sharma is a great guy. Focus on what you have to do. Don't worry about Ambani or Adani or Elon Musk. Think of what you have to do. Do not waste time in life. Actually, paranoid about competition. So he's launched postpaid. He says on that YouTube channel, I'm paranoid every 6 months. So this is a, take a photo or whatever, please. These are all people on LinkedIn, etc. Beer Biceps, the Ranveer Show with Ashtil Gora, Kunal Shah. So make unlimited value for the money you deliver. So if I charge 25,000 per month to every VC on my network, I will make 2.5 crores easily without doing anything. But remember, I took 10 years to build that network. Not even 10 years actually, 5 years. About as easy as Angel in network, I will not name them, but they charge 25,000 per year. So physical delivery versus digital delivery. Like Bharatya versus Flipkart. So this is PSI network. तुम्हारा network क्या होने वाला है? We are connected to 7 angel networks. So we can get you, we connect, we early stage VC we introduce them to large VC. So that's why the VCs love us. Because we are giving them context, that too free of cost. Then we have alliances, we have do corporate sales also. So we can get you into Reliance Retail, your consumer product. उधर आपका 1 crore का सेल हो गया, उसमें मेरा 10% sales commission है. So we are motivated. Work with people who are motivated, who want to make money. So timing, LTV, CAC, I talked about this, valuation as per. So to compare your sector ka unicorn and then do your valuation on that. Execute karo, socha mat karo. Kunal Shah, really brilliant man. I mean, exceptional thinker. I mean, Paytm, Dr. Vivek Bindra. So yesterday I did that like this, you know. So that is Vivek Bindra copy, and he says, "Dhyan se to no, 7 steps for startup succeed." So his personality aura is brilliant. I'm going to try and meet him. Best way to contact PSI, you need to have very revenue, and there is an email ID. You can always send the pitch deck. If I am free, I'll give you a review. I'll tell you good slide, bad slides, or other improvement slides, and that's it. Thank you.